Hey, hey, you guys. Sitting on the deck at my daughter and son in law's place in Squamish. Sun streaming in behind. Hey, good to see you. So it's a little late in the day, and I have had a great day. We finished up the roundup this morning with a great speaker, and yeah, I really love roundups, 12-step roundups, AA roundups. It's great. And but I've been reading from the Daily Reflections book for you, for me, really. And I'm on August the 13th. And if you've hopefully you've gone out and found one of these Daily Reflections book. If you haven't, let me know. I'll get you one. And the title is A Clean Sweep. You know, it's August. It's the 8th month. Each one of the months we talk about a different step in this book, and I just started this month, so we're talking about step 8, and so everything that's written pretty much throughout August in this book is about step 8. And it starts out with a reading from the 12 and 12 on page 77, and the reading is, it says, "And third, having thus cleaned away the debris of the past, we consider how, with our newfound knowledge of ourselves, you know, the whole object of the game is to become self-aware, with the newfound knowledge of ourselves, we may develop the best possible relations with every human being we know." So part of the game plan is to develop better relations. And we become self-aware in steps 4 and 5, and the whole process is to, what are we letting go of? What are we surrendering? We're surrendering our positionality. We're surrendering our status. We're surrendering our need to be right. We're surrendering our belief that we know, and that all comes up in the previous steps. And in step 8, anyway, we've made a list, and in that list, of the people we've harmed, and we become willing to make amends. And then it says that the dialogue on this, the content on this writing from the traditions, from the 12 steps and 12 traditions, page 77, the reading I just did, says, "As I faced the 8th step, everything that was required for successful completion of the previous 7 steps came together. And these things were courage, honesty, sincerity, willingness, and thoroughness. These all came together," it says, as I finished as I got into my 8th step. All the things that I had used come together now. It says honesty came together. Courage, honesty, sincerity, willingness, and thoroughness. I could not muster the strength required for this task at the beginning, which is why this step reads, became willing. So we became willing. I needed to develop the courage to begin, the honesty to see where I was wrong, a sincere desire to set things right, thoroughness in making a list, and willingness to take the risks required for true humility, because humility is the foundation of all of this. With the help of my higher power in developing these virtues, I completed this step and continue to move forward in my quest for spiritual growth. Wow. The whole deal here isn't just about getting over drinking, or getting our job back, or getting our wife or husband back, or healing some of the old relationships. The whole thing is really about spiritual growth, about surrender into God's plan. And as we get further in, there's no end to it. There really is no end to it. It's a beautiful thing. So that's my reading for today, August 13th, from the Daily Reflections. I don't know. Hope you're enjoying these. I love doing it. And as you can see, they're kind of one take, no editing, no no pre-planning. We just do it, and I love it. I love reading to you guys. So love you guys. Want to mention quickly, I've got a meditation group coming up for a few days in September. You're welcome to get in touch with me, and there's room for some more people to join us. I think we're going to end up with about 15. My goal is to have about 15 people. My thought is we'll have 15 people for a couple of nights, and we're going to look at really hard at step 10 and 11. You know, it's going to be, you know, a weekend of self-discovery, and a weekend, a spiritually based weekend. So I'm looking forward to that. And then my dad's in recovery in October. We'll talk more about that. If you have any questions, you know any dads that want to be better dads, my mission is to help men who are fathers in recovery to really get into their job, no matter how old their kids are, you know, no matter how badly things might have got screwed up, you know. Yeah, that's the deal. Okay, cheers, love you lots. Talk to you tomorrow.